What's up everybody, Jordan here, back with another video. Today we're planting soybeans. Canola's finished, barley's finished, things are actually progressing along here for planting 2024 on Stoltz Farm. We had a lot of rain delays, a couple machinery breakages, but we're going today. Cross the fingers, knock on wood, things are going well. With 2 crops done, a little bit of wheat to go, just soybeans, and we have a lot of soybeans is left. We're about to start that process now. What I've been doing is just finishing up, switching over to soybeans from barley. We'd have to bring the soybean seed out to the field here in a little bit and fill, and the air seeder will be on its way. I'll probably be behind it rolling the soybean ground, and I think that's what's going to be going on today. Roll the intro. Let's get started. All right, folks, soybean roller is ready. Kind of got it all hooked up and ready to roll. Before I get started with that, I am gonna pick a little bit of rocks, which I'm not gonna film, only so much you can do with that. But I'm gonna go scour some fields for rocks while we wait for the air seeder to kind of get ahead. I kind of gotta roll the soybeans after they're planted, obviously, and gonna let the soybean seed get in for maybe a couple hours before I head out there and start rolling. The rolling goes pretty quick, so we are going to hold off for now, go pick some rocks with the 7510 right up here, and I'll check in later. Hello, it is a few days later from where the clips were filmed, and the last clip did a lot of soybean rolling over the last few days. That's kind of what my work consisted of, was as we planted some soybeans, I went in and rolled, well, at least one field that was kind of a bigger one. We are delayed, which is kind of a common theme around here in these parts lately. Delayed due to rain. I think we got about 1.5 inches of rain on Friday, and then a little bit of rain on Thursday night as well, and it's still pretty wet. I don't know if we'll be in the field tomorrow or not, but for stuff like planting and even soybean rolling, because you kind of have to have pretty dry dirt to do that so it doesn't get mud on everything, you need pretty dry conditions, and we definitely don't have dry conditions right now. 1.5 inches of rain's a lot, and it'll probably take a little bit to dry. We also had a breakdown or two. The Terragator had some problems Probably gonna need a service call for that. I can get into that later. Something related to fuel lines and fuel pumps, and the air seeder, if you remember from a video or two back, one of those pieces of square tubing where the discs are held in the air seeder broke in half, and I believe there was a time lapse of us fixing the air seeder. Well, there's 3 sections on that air seeder, and now the middle one is broken. First was one wing, now the middle one's broken. The other one hasn't broke, but you know, it seems like they're all going for some reason. So today, because it's too wet, we do need to be prepared to seed when we're ready. Today's project this morning is to fix that middle section of the air seeder, which involves sliding all of the discs and packer wheels and stuff off of the middle section of that air seeder, taking them all off, taking the metal tubing off, replacing it with a new piece that we got in town, and then putting them all back on. It took about 3 or 4 hours last time for the end section. I think the middle one's a little longer, and it might be a little harder to get to because it's in the middle. We will see. Most likely just super speed that so you don't have to watch us for 4 hours doing that, and we'll get started.
Seek. You know, like adults do. I guess everyone has their weird people in their early 40s. We're talking about a couple of 10-year-olds left on their own. The man approaching them was her ex-husband. So, how bizarre is this whole situation right now, by the way?
All right, everybody, checking in. As you can see, back in the field. It's been a few days. It kind of seems like each of these farm videos that I'm doing this spring, instead of spanning 1 day or 2 days, which is more typical for the channel, they're spanning like 7 to 10 because we're not really doing much every single day. And then when we do something, I kind of want to just like do it and not film it as much. So I apologize for that. I know it's maybe a little bit tougher to keep up with the whole process here of where we're at. I can give an update soon. We're working on wheat right now for seeding, and I'm rolling soybeans, or at least trying to. I've had to stop one time and scrape mud off of the roller because it is still pretty wet in the fields, and if you don't see the mud, then all of a sudden you're in it, and it packs on the roller pretty good. So I've done that. Right now I'm in the truck, obviously. I'm headed down to the air seeder because something's broken yet again, kind of experiencing a lot of delays in many different ways in 2024. 2024 will henceforth be known as the year of the delays. Rain, air seeder trouble, irrigator trouble, mud on the roller, all kinds of other stuff going on. It seems like delaying us, and we still have a lot to do. we're on wheat, kind of keep on interjecting wheat in the middle of the other crops. We're hoping this fix is a fast one. We can get back to more seeding and planting tonight and finish the soybean rolling as well. So Piper and me taking a little break from the tractor, gonna hit some repairs. We're on my last camera battery and I'm back in the tractor to roll some more soybeans. Got the air seeder up and running again and filled with wheat and fertilizer. I'm gonna cut it off here. This battery could die any second. Thank you for watching. Take it easy. Wish me luck rolling these beans tonight, and see you next time.